Welcome to the stream, everyone. I am Green Leader, and tonight we're continuing on with some more. Excuse me. On there. Tonight we're continuing on with some more Mass Effect Andromeda. Last time we had just gone through and returned. Well, we had actually been a Voeld. We had activated the monoliths, went through the vaults, and then actually made it such that we could set up an outpost. We did that. We completed one more side quest there, which was us fighting an architect, remnant architect, and then took the Moshae back to Aya. And we pretty much ended things there. We had a bit of a game crash, didn't corrupt any game save files, thankfully, and we ended there. So tonight we're going to be continuing on. We'll be exploring Aya, seeing what else we can find, picking up any side quests we can find, and moving on with that. So, that's the plan. That we can accomplish that. Let me just go ahead and load this up. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. It is Tuesday after all. Hope you guys survived your Monday. And have my Izzy, so I will be doing my unpaid sponsorship just because I love them. Not really a sponsorship, it's just a... Yeah. I just love Izzy's. They're fantastic, and I wish the stream was brought to you by Izzy. The light's a little blurring it out, but anyway, Izzy. Delicious fruit sodas, no added sugar, no preservatives, just plain good. I love these things. Tonight is Sparkling Peach again. Love these things. Hey, Alien King, how's it going, man? What you doing, man? You just ended? How are you not on my list? I do not know. Not know. How's it going, Alien King? What you up to, man? This is actually a treat. It's not often you actually get to hang out with us on stream. Hey, no worries, man. I appreciate you even just hanging out. I was gonna ask, how's your stream? How was your stream? What'd you stream tonight? I didn't know you were streaming in the evening, so that's actually pretty cool, man. I had no idea. Being good, brah. How about you? Interesting. I'm doing okay. Bit of a frustrating day at work today. It was one of those days where I thought I was going to really make some really good progress, and instead found a new hurdle to have to try and get over. So, just the nightmares of programming or third-party thingamabob and doodad. So anyway, it was good. Assassin's Creed Odyssey DLC, very nice, very nice. Which one is it? Is it the oh no, Odyssey DLC. So is that Atlantis, or is that like what's the DLC that you're doing? Because I know that I believe there's a DLC or Atlantis DLC, but which one is it? Interested. It's funny. I ended up buying a whole bunch of the DLC recently, because it was on sale. Not like I want to say it was like back in the spring. The hell. Finished up the first Blade. Atlantis' next stream. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, so I've never played Odyssey. I have it. I own it. I bought it when it went on sale, and then I want to say on the last Christmas sale, I bought all the extra DLC because I knew I'd want to play it. Yeah. I'm kind of with that Assassin's Creed. I love the Assassin's Creed series, but I never play them right when they release. I always play them like a year or two later. Or in the case of Odyssey 3. Actually, no, how old is Odyssey? It's a huge... It is a huge game. I'm halfway through Origin, and that was a huge game. And they said Odyssey was bigger than that, so... Yikes, man. It's come out. I'm actually curious. 2018. Okay, so I'm 2 years out. I'm 2 years out, but that's normally how I play Assassin's Creed games. I don't play them generally right when they come out. I usually tend to play them, you know, a couple years later, because I end up buying it on sale, you know? Why pay full price when I can get it for like 15 bucks later on? Be ready to play it for a while. I mean, that's Assassin's Creed games in general. I always always feel like they take forever. What in the world is this? Memorial Garden Dedication, translated from Shalish. We rose from nothing to touch the stars, made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn the Ket, what the Ket stole from us. Celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make way for new life to fill the void. The worlds and people we lose will return in time. Families grow forever. We dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but will one day return. This place is for them all. But yeah, I'm already somewhat aware with the Assassin's Creed games generally are huge, and I feel like the last Origins and Odyssey both were just excessively large. But I love those games. I've loved all of them, so I'm never sad to play one. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just exploring everything, looking to talk to. Door here. Oh, the governor's office. Okay. Ah. Hello.
I'm Enro Bosan, assistant to the governor. As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
Sure. I don't blame him. Even after what I've done.
I thought I'd proven they have nothing to worry about.
You are one person. They want the Nexus to hear our voices. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus.
That's cool.
I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Sure, of course. Arbiter,
Our laws need revising now that you're here.
Is that good or bad? Oh. Governor. Aren't you the person we met, like, right at the beginning?
The Moshae will be waiting for you at the vault.
While I'm here, maybe we can talk?
Of course. I owe you that. When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. You didn't have to save the captives from exaltation. I wonder if you realize what that meant to us.
Well, it's not over yet.
None of us will be safe until we stop the Ket for good.
I've learned to enjoy small victories when they come. What can I do for you?
See, and this is part of the reason why I thought it would be better not to actually destroy the Ket facility. Because even though the Moshae may have been pissed about the fact that it was still up and running, or at least it wasn't even running, we killed the leader of the temple. But I didn't think the loss of life would be worth it, and just the ability that we were able to save as many as we could. She appreciated that. I figured there would be other Angarans who would.
So, what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
A lot of
And
brothers.
8 sisters. They're
Ow.
not allowed to bother me at work.
Big ass family.
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
Just one. My sister, Sarah.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor, so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
It's funny.
Always.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
Whoa. Oh, that's interesting. I can even do a flirt with the Garan governor here.
I sense tension between your government and the resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The Resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
Interesting.
Is there time in your busy schedule to meet someone special?
Everyone is special to me, in their own way.
Not what I meant.
Oh, no, that isn't a priority right now. Someday, maybe.
I'm hoping you can get me on Ephra's good side.
If I knew how to do that, my job would be much simpler.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all. And other
Excuse me.
times...
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Ket alone, and neither can your initiative.
Yeah. There's potential for that. That's true.
I have a few questions about your culture.
I'm happy to answer them.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Voeld and Havarl both have several large population centers. Aya has numerous residential areas similar to this.
Are these places open for visitors?
In time, perhaps.
Ah, the question I was asking a couple streams ago. What's up with the accents?
I've noticed that you, Ephra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries.
Interesting.
We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Voeld, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The Ket left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
Interesting.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
The Vassal?
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years on Aya. When our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
Interesting.
Your people revere the Moshae. What did she do to earn that?
After the Scourge, our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts, and inventors. The Moshae is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led us to a new age of technological innovation. When the Ket attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
We owe her everything, and we'll do anything to protect her.
Interesting.
Thanks for your time.
Ishare, Pathfinder.
Well, okay. I figure the other doors comes up there. That is not a door. This is a door. Ah, and this goes out here. Very interesting. Very interesting. So there's names. No, there are not. run back. There's a side quest here, a couple of shops. Importantly, mission marker right here.
You don't need it.
Citizen messages to the Nexus. Filed log of citizen messages uploaded to the IA marketplace for the Pathfinder's Eye. Subject: thank you. I remember the first time I met the Moshae. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She has done so much for our people. Rumors began that she'd been caught by the Ket, and worse, killed, and lost hope for the future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. Go home! That's the next one, obviously, because that's how they have to write the game. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the Ket is a fool. I see you for what you are. And there are many more like me. Subject: none. Come in peace and friendship. Pavoa. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. Subject: Pavoa. My name is Vyak. My family and I said I could write you, and I've never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends. Oh. I'm gonna forward it unedited. Materials merchant. I don't know what type of merchant you are.
Visit me for all your day-to-day
Veteran?
needs.
I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Hey, Original G, how's it going, man? Yes, early start today. That is accurate. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well.
I get why everyone was on edge. I didn't mean to worry them.
We've been through worse than the arrival of one human.
That's true.
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few kiloa or elmo.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
Goods for the home,
I'll get moving.
tools for the field, supplies
Interesting.
for all your needs.
Not the worst day ever? You mean it's not the worst day ever? Yeah, totally, I get that. I've had one of those days. I know what you mean.
Pathfinder.
I,
It would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade.
I had an interesting day today. I was talking a little bit about it earlier, where I stuck trying to work on a problem, and I thought I was finally gonna make some real progress, and then another hurdle came up. So, oh, you are having the worst day ever. Oh, I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry to hear. What happened?
I never thought I'd see the Moshae again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renov. I enforce correct contact between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Interesting. Was going to buy IKEA table legs, and they went out of stock after 2 days. Yikes. Yikes, man. Can you not order them online? I know there's been a couple situations where I know I was needing some furniture feet, and I just ended up buying some from Amazon.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Interesting.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Invest in your personal protection. Shield
Sure. Then went to install a monitor bracket for my desk mount, then lost a screw that came with my monitor in the monitor. Yikes, I'm sorry, man, that sucks. Yeah, it's always a bit of a thing to be concerned about if you're gonna lose screws and whatnot. So, sorry, man, that sucks. Is there a way for you to possibly like shake it out, or is it just that you've lost it, period, not that you've lost it inside the monitor? I'm just forwarding everything unedited. Then after installing the bracket, I discovered that the bracket was too small. Yikes. Yeah, so too small for the desk or too small for the monitor? Yikes. I suppose that's why I'm always so OCD about everything before I even get started, because I'm wary of that. Oh my gosh, it's time. Oh my gosh, it's time, Alex. How's it going, man?
Be ready. Buy my armor.
What you been up to, dude? Time, Alex. How's your day going, dude? Hope you're doing well. What you up to? Interesting. I was looking for... That's what I was looking for. How you doing? Currently working, cleaning up someone else's production issues. Yes. Yes, I know that feeling. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I had an issue where... And I was complaining about this earlier. Working on this third-party software. And, yeah. It's not a software, it's third-party hardware integration into our software. And, been a pain to deal with a third party. And then, now I'm trying to deal with stuff on our own side where I've got to make calls to other software that I don't particularly have any sort of control over, and it's not doing what I was told it was supposed to do. And, yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I thought it was going to work. I was guaranteed it was going to work, and it isn't working. And so now I'm a little frustrated. Oh, man. Too small for the part that hooks up to the desk mount. Oh, yikes, man. Yeah, I tried to shake the screw out, but couldn't, so after an hour I gave up. I understand. I understand. Time, Alex. Just having a beer, soaking it all in. Nice, nice. Pain. A pain to deal with third party. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The guarantee is the... I know, right? I know, right? The saddest thing is that, like, this guy who gave me the guarantee that it was going to be working used to be my manager. He moved on to a different team while I stayed on the current team, and it felt reminiscent of another manager that we all kind of hated, where we were like, where he would constantly be giving out guarantees that it's rock solid. It's rock solid. And it kind of became the meme around the office when something was broken, that it's rock solid. And he didn't say rock solid, but it's just I had flashbacks of that, and I'm like, oh gosh, got the other guy back all of a sudden. It's not great. Let there be unity. I'm not gonna read through all these. I'm just gonna forward them unedited. Where is the last? It's over there. We got one manager we have a saying for. Isn't it just as simple? Isn't it just a simple if statement? Yeah. Yeah, I feel you there. So it's, yeah, we have something similar. It's not quite It's not quite that bad. But I feel like we do have one of those guys at my work. And like, isn't it just a simple, you know, if you can't you just simply do this? Can't you just simply do that?
Scan by
You know what I
an
mean?
Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
You know what I mean? So, I totally get it.
Hello there.
I'm working.
I know, on me.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Interesting.
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra, biological researcher.
I know, right?
This is my home.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Well, generally speaking, humans don't have 23. Well, some of them do. I'll give you that much. Some of them do.
Ryder, take a break.
Oh, there's y'all.
Enjoy the view with me.
There's y'all. How's it going, y'all?
Well, what do you think?
I could get used to this.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
I'm still curious as to what this is. Like, is this a friendship? Because it's not the same as the flirt option that I have with, say, like Gil or Phoebe or any of the other. Like, this is more like a chummy buddy type of thing.
You're relaxed here. There's a sparkle in your eye.
I am. Thank you. It's nice of you to notice.
You're interesting. I like to notice.
Just kind of sad about all the lava that's over there. Beautiful tropical area everywhere else, but, you know, lava and whatnot, like, what, mile that way? 2 miles? I mean, holy cow. I wonder if I can ask her if I can actually scan her. No! Not the exam.
You have questions? Be quick.
What else did your scan reveal about me?
You're strong, tough. But much of Helios is inhospitable to human biology. You won't have it easy.
Yep.
Never have. How do humans stack up against your people and the Ket?
You lack biological advantages, but your technology may offset that.
Yep.
Did you scan me on your own? Or did someone put you up to it? Paran? Ephra?
I'm a scientist. I want to understand anything outside my knowledge and experience.
All that information
Understandable.
you collect is for personal use?
Of course not. Angara share knowledge. It's how we survive.
How do you stay busy when you're not scanning strangers from another galaxy?
I research and develop organic tactical equalizers.
That sounds Scary.
Tactical equalizers?
Only to those who threaten ire.
It can't have been easy, holding out by yourselves against the Ket.
Before them, it was the Scourge. Our entire civilization was almost wiped out. Centuries of rebuilding.
It says a lot that you've made it this far.
We'll go much further.
Think so.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, yes. Go.
She's friendly. Okay, now there's oh, that's right. Where's the tasks? Subject, yeah. This is the one. Laws and customs. Where is... I feel like this wasn't the right way. Well, that's odd. Am I wrong on this? Did I come through here? Did I not come through? I did not come through here.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Hello. That's not a door. That is a door. This is not the... I'm very confused now. I am very, very confused. Kind of cool. I will have to come back through there, but... Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, this was where I came from. Okay.
They should put Jarl on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you? No, that man is impervious to flirtation. Why are the good ones always dense?
Oh my.
I hear he had an infant toiletries curator. Never went anywhere. She's just as thick. So, Jarl's available. Where's that?
Let's talk to Drac and Liam. How's it going, fellas?
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. They're busy clearing a Cora for some reason.
Aura. Hi. Drac. Get it? There we go.
Hey, kid.
That's it?
Hey, kid.
Hey, Drac.
Pathfinder, analysis reveals this plant to be fruit-bearing.
Can we eat it?
Unknown. If we find more samples, I can transmit the data to Dr. Tapero for testing.
Interesting.
I'm so glad you're back. I'm in one piece this time.
Okay, so let me
The Rokar? Why would she go after them?
Look,
Interesting.
Doesn't seem so tough. Don't pay it any attention.
Kept meaning to, but any
Interesting.
idea where she went?
Oh, maybe they're in the... They have to be in the, whatchamacallit. In the governor's office. I spoke to you earlier.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Okay. As defined by the first founders of Aya, this world, and all who live on it, agree to abide by the laws, customs, and regulation of civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and gives them certain inviolable rights. Inviolable. Am I reading that? Is that maybe a typo? Available. Page 1 of 5,983. Nice, typical bureaucratic laws. That's nice. Thanks. Let's go with the third guy. Don't mind me, I'm just running at full speed. Nothing to be concerned about. Hello. Distance HQ. Here's Arbiter Vragan?
Heard you were coming. I prepared a datapad on our laws regarding war.
Thanks. Surprisingly less pages. Well, actually, maybe not that surprisingly. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important that we not abandon the principles of basic morality. Ket must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can't live without fear of death or enslavement if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. Understandable. Level up. Yay. Scan. Oakley. Also, these trees actually look somewhat familiar to the trees that are found in the vaults. It's actually kind of interesting. Okay. Wait. What can I... The things I can scan... Ah, hello. Some more fruit. Apparently I cannot scan the same fruit. I have to scan different fruit. Well, that's fine. If... That's also interesting. If the entire crew is here, where is where Cora is? Exhibit. Remnant exhibit. Though we don't know much about the Remnant or its creators, we've determined the Remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The Remnant's purpose remains to be the same as the planetary vaults: transform a world into a thriving, beautiful paradise before the arrival of Pathfinder Rider in Revolution 826. Modern attempts to interact with the Remnant have been unsuccessful, yet we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. That is interesting. This. Garn exhibit. Though we know little about our pre-Scourge ancestors, this is why I'm certain that the Remnant are actually from the pre-Scourge and Garn. Evidence points to a grand multi-planet society with sophisticated technology. Many recent discoveries indicate our ancestors even traveled vast distances between systems. But we have no way of knowing for sure. Most scholars theorize our people's early success was due to use of remnant technology. Interesting. Display stand. This pottery fragment is believed to be a ceremonial decoration from ancient temples of Havar.
They've got amazing Remtech research going on here.
No? Take a look at this. Remnant device. While we can't know for certain, theories about the remnant device suggest its function may be to convert rock and sand into a nutrient-rich soil. Interesting. Can I scan it? Hey, Peebee.
You know, the more I interact with the Angara, the more I feel for them. Especially with what we know about exaltation. I can't imagine.
The Angara are resilient. Learning what the Ket are doing will give them new purpose.
I think so.
Well, I'm determined to help them. We need to make things right.
Read. Excavation from Havral. Archaeologists on Havral recently discovered what they believe are pieces from the oldest structures as yet found on the planet. These fragments were literally uprooted by mutating vegetation rising from an underground cavern. Though the exact cultural nature of this find remains unknown, teams of researchers have recently established a permanent dig site to search for more. I think that is the lady friend of potentially Jal. These two guys are. Let's talk to her.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
I believed in what the initiative stood for. I still do.
That's noble of you. I'm not sure I could make the same choice.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
A little bit. Not much, really.
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
So you want me to go?
I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant.
Sure.
Without your help, I'm stuck.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
Thank you.
I am.
Now's your chance to prove it. You want to earn Aya's respect, right?
Yes,
Recovering our past will go a long way.
I think you're right about that.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
It takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
Wow. It's gutsy.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Currently updating this display to bring you the latest historical finds. Thank you for your okay. This one. Ket exhibit. First contact with the Ket varied among our homeworlds. While the Ket sought to confuse Havral with silence, they murdered the ambassador on Voeld. They turned our worlds against each other and took advantage of the confusion and chaos. It is important to us. It is important for us all to learn from this moment in history and to present a united front in the face of adversity. Understandable. Read this one, and we'll go try and find anyone else who's here. This fragment is from a wall of the governor's public residence on Voeld, which was destroyed by the Ket bombardment during the initial invasion. The governor, all staff, and most of her immediate family were all killed in the blast. Voeld stands liberated. This relic will form the cornerstone, a monument to those who gave their lives in defending our home. It's interesting. Well, let's go see if we can't find... Okay, so we found Jal. We spoke to him here. Where is Cora? Where? We found PB. Where's Cora? Where's Lexi? We spoke to Liam and Drac. Priority opposite trail. Just want to make sure I'm not... Where... Ah, okay. Okay, so I can't come here without being too
No
concerned.
entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Cool.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Oh, there's an infirmary. Interesting. Ooh. Ovlek. Why does that name sound familiar? Hello.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about.
Yes, sir.
If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help.
No, you're fine.
Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
If Jarl takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jarl is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications.
Nice.
You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Awesome, thank you. What about these ion beds?
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Interesting.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
You know, the interesting, like, I was under the impression that most, if not all, creatures have some amount of bioelectricity. I mean, how we move our hands, how we basically manipulate our bodies is just electronic signals that our brains send out through nerve patterns and whatnot. So, I would think it would be viable, is the case.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy.
Ah,
Use it
see,
for
but we
short-range
can't do that.
communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar. Kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
Yeah, creating Mass Effect fields are not quite the same as storing up an electronic charge. Electrical charge, it's not even electronic. Electrical. Scan it. This Angaran equipment is commonly referred to as an...
Plenty.
And the ion bed. They've calibrated it.
Everything is fine, Moshae. Stop worrying.
Tells me it's not fine. Would not be worried if it were not the case. Hello. Can't even open that door anyway, so it doesn't matter. What is in here? Hey, that was Cora.
Good
Cora?
to see you.
See you too.
Wish I could join in down there. I could use a workout.
Again, everyone.
Getting lots of stairs. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens.
Before you go into the field, you need to attain...
For some Angara, we're the only humans they'll ever see. That's huge.
Whatever happens, we'll make a better show than the Ket.
Yeah. Well, let's hope so.
Ephra's letting me record a few of these training sessions. Just a few. But the Angara have some smart tactics. Now I get how they've held out against the Ket.
Sure. Hello. Quartermaster.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons over my objections.
Okay, I'm only here to help.
Anything I buy will be used to fight Ket.
You fight our enemy, but you're not one of us. Remember that.
Okay. Vanquisher. Hi. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Receiver. Heavy, sorry, pistol heavy melee 4. Barrel. Don't I have stuff I need to sell? Biotic amp. Ooh, I had no idea I had one of these. Still mods. Yeah. Just trying to make sure I don't doubles it. I do not. Okay, thank you. So we found Cora. I'm actually surprised I didn't find Lexi down here. I thought Lexi also came ashore. I don't particularly see her here though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Scan you? Can I see it? No. Got excited for nothing. I'm also not curious where Vetra is. It's Vetra. Ephra's command console. Its command console belongs to Ephra, leader of the Angaran resistance. Interesting. Hello.
Moved in Vayon to replace them. No, 6-9 is still unstable. We out of food in 2 days. Had ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply.
Yikes.
They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
You not send backup?
If they could do it alone, they would have by now. Send reinforcements.
Hitting the enemy in one place leaves us vulnerable elsewhere. But you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
I expect you to take good care of Joel out there.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshae. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exultation.
The more we understand the Ket, the easier it'll be to hurt them.
The more I know, the more I want to hurt them. What do you need?
Just curious about you.
What's your story, Ephra?
You're not getting my personnel file.
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Ket than resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
Well, he's just a barrel of laughs.
You've been fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
Your war's different from ours.
It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
True.
Any idea where they came from? A homeworld somewhere?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Probably just
Ever tried following a Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
That's nice.
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. They treat it like religion.
Yeah.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide.
True.
Every culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
So somewhat true. Again, they're not.
There's no
Something's
official
weird about 'em.
Angaran military? Just the resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife.
Civil
We
War.
kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized, poorly supplied, leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the resistance real.
Makes sense.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not resistance?
Aya police, purely ornamental, gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it?
He didn't like that.
How is the resistance organized?
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds. If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
Sure.
How did you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp.
Yikes.
Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
Kinda have to be. Let's be honest, the initiative came here, you know, over 600 years with no real way to return. You kinda have to be optimists.
What success have you had against the Ket?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number. Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
Well, that's nice. Clearly has a lot of faith.
What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the Resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her?
She holds her own. Not many do.
Nice compliment, actually.
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening. Like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
We're not invaders.
Of course.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
Yeah, he's just a barrel of laughs. Okay, let's see what else we can find here. So I found Cora. Now, the only person I actually have not found is Vetra. Sorry, Vetra and Lexi. I'm still not quite sure where they are. Talk to Jal again.
For making sure that the squad behaves while on Aya.
They just follow my lead, I guess.
I was being sarcastic. So, good to know.
Oh, Jal, you're funny. I was actually hoping to talk to him about what I'd overheard. I just met the lady that these two were talking about.
They should put Jarl on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you?
Lexi. Damn, where's Vetra?
Research has been going well. We're close to a breakthrough.
I hear he had a thing for the repository's curator.
Look at this. Rogue slide.
shown here? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Let's go. Okay.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Keg kill us.
And if you're wrong? If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
I've seen different types of cat. They could be exalting multiple species.
Anything they transform is an abomination. We have to destroy the creatures.
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Interesting. I can't tell if she was actually being sarcastic or not. Resistance need volunteers. The Kent have felt the power of the Resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Voeld are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we are meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the Resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The Resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us. Oh, duh. Vetra's right here. Hello, Vetra.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
And?
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first.
Yep.
Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
Thanks, Vetra.
Browse my goods. You won't walk away empty-handed.
Now... Oh. What can we... We can scan something over there. Ah, we can scan something right here. Angaran Irrigation Unit. This industrial-grade irrigation system provides water, nutrition, and nutrients for plant life. Interesting. That one over there is also fixed. Oh. Got something. So where's... I need to find the last fruit here. Ah, there it is. Edible Angaran fruit, colloquially known as paripo. There we go.
I took a look at the plants you sent. Good news, they're edible.
Cool.
So we can grow them on the Nexus?
Not just these. If the genetic makeup is similar, most of the food on Aya could be edible. But
Nice.
I need to be sure. Get a sample of fruit from the market.
Oh, we can talk to this lady right here.
Something I can do for you?
Yes, I would like to purchase some fruit, please.
Can I get a few of those fruits for the Tempest?
More than one? You Pathfinders are richer than I thought.
What do you mean?
You really are new to Helios. Look at it this way. This paripo feeds 1. Or we can break it down into nutrient paste and feed 20. Raw fruit is rare because it's excessive. A luxury. Better to make the most out of it, right?
Is that what you guys eat?
Of course. It gives us the nutrition we need without wasting resources. The food we grow is precious. We have to make the most of it. And once in a while, we treat ourselves.
It's understandable, particularly when they're in the situation that they are in.
Huh. Maybe we should look into this stuff.
A responsible choice. Rowan will be happy to give you a sample from the Tavatan. I'll send a few fruits to your ship in the meantime. A gift.
Thank you.
I'll get moving.
Have something to celebrate? Take home a fresh fruit.
I want to say this is the Tavaton. Nah, I've already read that one.
Welcome to the Tavaton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail. But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
Thank you.
What does Tavaton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Tavaton at the Tavaton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Yes, it does.
Don't get me started. I'd like a drink. That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Thank you. Okay, take a look at the map here. I think I've already picked up all the missions we can. Spoken to everybody except I was not able to find Lexi. I don't know if she's actually even... I don't know if she's actually even on the planet or not, so... Well, no, obviously she is, right? She's in the ship, but... I thought she'd be wandering around looking at stuff, but apparently not. Okay, well, I think at this point I've done everything I need to do. We are going to go ahead and head off to the Moshae and the vault.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
It is very familiar, that's true.
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
they're not connected to each other, but to this place.
This image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
Hopefully for the
What do you think,
better.
Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
Makes sense.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
The Archon is a menace, and I've had it with being lorded over.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Interesting. Meet Ephra at the Resistance HQ. Hopefully then.
Ryder, I analyzed all the food samples you sent. You're good to go. Everything is safe.
You
Nice.
sure?
Liam already ate the Peripo, and he's not dead.
Good enough for me.
I passed my data along to the Nexus. Congratulations, Ryder. We have food.
Nice. You know what? Why the hell am I actually running there? I can just fast travel there.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Yikes.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
Double yikes.
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell him the truth about my capture.
Moshae, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venterev.
Yikes. Must have had a motive.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of Remnant tech, but why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Oh,
Ven
interesting.
may know how to find the Archon and his ship.
Well, we know
We
where
can't
the
leave this
exiles
to a pack
are.
of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go, exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
Okay.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him
Agreed.
alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Just gonna take him to task. Kinda tempted to stay and watch it, but I know the game probably won't allow me to. Okay. So we're kind of done here now. So the real question is, what do we do next? Do we go for hunting on the Archon, or do we try and do some other things? I'm kind of... Oh, cool. to Ark. Oh, she really want to do this. I want to do this one, so we'll do this one first. Gee, what am I doing running there like a chump when I can fast forward? Ooh, also something there opened up. New side mission there. How do I get... Oh, okay. I remember seeing this door initially and thinking, what the hell is this? And then decided to not go in. Oh, I can.
She's back. The aliens, they rescued her. Wait, you mean Moshae? Yes. Start above. I'll go tell the others now.
Hello.
Your crew's been cooperative. I appreciate that.
Of course. Cargo manifest something something something. The following items are cleared for immediate shipment of Voeld: 3 crates of solar heat and replacement parts mixed, 4 cases of freeze-dried nutrient paste, 2 crates of something something ammunition, explosive rounds, 6 crates reinforced heat containing synthetic fabric. This item has been quarantined pending port captain review. 3 unmarked cases of Marl Yesh bottles, cast dates unknown. Interesting. Data pad. Goodbye. Yikes. My love, I never planned to leave. Each moment I spent with you only brought me joy, even though you never understood what you mean to me. There are moments I could have shown you how I really feel, but I wasn't brave enough. Not that you could have accepted me. Now I have to go. I don't think I'm coming back. For hope of a day when we owe nothing to anyone, I dream of a moment when we find each other again and claim the lives we own. Message ends here. It's sad. Okay, so that.
When you have a moment, we should talk.
I've got a moment. I just wanted to scan stuff. Hello.
Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor.
Oh. Okay.
I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies. Navigating the Scourge to find Aya.
Something tells me he's buttering me up or something.
The odds were against us, that's for sure. Yet here we are. Strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary.
Isn't it?
I am Mariko Darej, Chief Phoneron.
It's an honor.
It's a privilege to meet you. Tell me about yourself. I'm something of a pathfinder myself. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
Interesting.
An astronomer. You know the safe routes out there? We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers.
There it is.
They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Sure.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it. I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Cool. Cool. Actually, I think we'll do that first. Oh, we can go out this way. Okay, interesting. Well, let's head back to the ship, and then we'll go ahead and leave. We'll take a look at this first mission, and then I want to head back to Eos and actually. There we go. Head back to Eos and try and see if we can't find the Asari Ark.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise? What are their expectations?
Show them some respect.
They survived the Scourge and the Ket, and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
Oh, he's such a douche. Even that was just somewhat douchey. Just, ugh. He's the worst. Okay, first things first, I do want to talk to, or not talk to, but check on our strike teams. They were successful in their mission. Nice. And how about these guys? Failed again, fellas. Failed again. That's just maddening. We'll send these guys. And then we'll send a strike team here. Okay. As for the AVP, I still need to get boards. Acquired 100 Milky Way research data. Acquired tech material deliveries and credits. Nice. Interesting. What are you doing? What's up?
Ryder.
Oh, she's got nothing else to say. Okay.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yes, ma'am. Interesting that Jean's actually not here. Where the hell is he?
So, Callow, who's that woman I keep seeing you with on the Nexus?
What? Whom?
You're always short of credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
It's complicated, Suvi.
Oh my. He's got a secret. Okay. If I remember correctly, we still have... Yep. Safe journey. Investigate the first missing satellite nav point. So we back out.
Anomaly detected.
Right on the edge of the Scourge. No, right in the middle of the damn Scourge. Holy cow.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
It's entangled in Scourge.
According to that astronomer
Energy.
on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
You mean destroyed?
I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
Interesting. I do like the animations. The actual animations
This
between...
system looks mostly unexplored.
It was charted. Once. Then the Scourge happened. What's old is new.
Anomaly detected.
Actually, really interesting to see the Scourge here. Just sitting there off the side.
Probe away. Getting a scan.
go check out this. This looks like another Ezo thingamabob. Whatever the hell this is. Yep, element 0 deposit.
Anomaly on sensors.
Yeah, where is it?
Deploying probe. Getting a scan. You're sure that astronomer's nav points are correct?
He seemed to think so.
Yeah.
There's nothing out here.
The Scourge didn't swallow a satellite whole. You can't do that, right?
I'll let you know. Let's check other nav points.
Yeah, this is interesting. Could he have led us on an intentional wild goose chase? At this point, who knows?
Sometimes I forget how small we are.
This looks relatively
I'm
scourge-free.
picking up something.
There's a little bit out. Suppose that could be the scourge out there, purpley stuff.
Probe's launched. I found something.
Nice.
Let me guess. No Angaran satellite?
No, but I've got something else. Message buoy from an Angaran ship. They came here looking and didn't find anything either. Left a marker for us.
Interesting.
Must be the team our astronomer sent.
They headed to a new nav point. We should join the party.
Agreed. So where is this new nav point? Certainly not here. Wow, okay, all the way over here. This is Habitat 7.
Anomaly on sensors.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Probe's launched. I found something. Stand by. I'm cutting through heavy interference from the Scourge.
We are pretty close for comfort.
Something's drifting just inside. Angaran ship. In pieces. No life signs.
Who did this? Ket?
I found the ship's log. Scanning and downloading. Scavengers. The Angara caught them stealing satellites. The Scavs fought back. And the Angara collided with the Scourge.
Can we find the scavengers?
I have their ship's transponder ID. It's registered out of Kadara port.
Of course it is. Well, another reason to go to Kadara port. And again, before we do, I would like to travel back to Eos because we have a ally mission to do. That one. That one. There we go. Excuse the sneeze. I do apologize for that. Yep, that would be. There we go.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Picked out the asteroid. No other anomalies, so let's go. I'm actually surprised there's so little scourge on this planet, or on this in the system, even though there is like scourge marks on the planet. It's weird. Okay, I was going to swap this out for, say, a Bioamp 4. Specialized Bioamp, originally manufactured by the Milky Way's Aldrin Labs, allows users to essentially warp a Mass Effect field around their fist, strike an opponent with enormous, often staggering force. That's actually really cool. Sniper rifle. Just have the one, fortunately. As for the shotgun, oh crap! I already have a Zalkin 3, so I need to actually. Much faster rate of fire. Swap this out for incendiary. And I need to take Jal with me. Sorry, not Jal, Cora. But I do want Jal to actually come take a look at our outpost here, so says out. Yep.
Descent is green.
Sweet.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Now, if I remember correctly, we've already gotten word that the radiation levels have gone down, Eos. That is good. Wow, there are trees here.
Back where we really started. What's new in our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
Okay.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing.
Okay.
And remnant remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible Eos is from their work.
Nice.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Okay, so we have a whole bunch of new missions, and I do need to go and, actually, let's see what we got here. A fluorite. I'm going to go check to see on the mission for Cora. Nice. Ooh, a helmet. Like it. Talk to this person.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the cat.
The evidence pointed to the Ket being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
None of the Arks are armed. I don't like those odds.
They kept shooting to slow us down. Peeled one deck like an orange. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Our Tempest is designed to find needles in haystacks. We'll handle this.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan.
Cool.
Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Yeah, we'll do our best. Okay, back to the ship. Let's actually take a look at the map now. It's interesting. Okay, anyway. It's a mission. Anyway, we need to get back to the ship. Head out into space. Go to Voeld to try. Oh, they're on Voeld now? We just there? Not long ago?
Ascent is go.
Thanks, Callow.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
Okay. How do I... there we go. Let's quickly go check in on Cora, see how she's doing. The door would open.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Do? Just to me.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
It's too late for the Exalted. We can't let feelings get in the way.
That's what gets me. The Exalted aren't converts. They're Ket.
Yep.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
If his experience fell through, he always had smarts to fall back on.
And now, Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
Yeah, but there's a certain point where plans fall through. Always. So.
We're facing challenges we could never have prepared for.
At least now we can prepare to fight the Ket. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try to eat things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Serby. You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties.
Question is she gonna eat the or she's talking about licking rocks again? She's probably talking about licking rocks again. Okay,
Back towards Voeld.
Yep. That is the plan, Callow. That is the plan. Where is Voeld again? There is Voeld.
Beginning approach.
Thanks, Callow. Hey, let's just skip it right now.
Voeld orbit is steady.
For a second I was going to say, well, it does give me 2 zones. It does not. It does not. Everything should already be good. I do want to check out this new helmet, though. The ambusher. Oh, that's one I keep seeing a lot. Kind of wish there was, because like I do want to actually keep.
Approaching the LZ.
I do actually want to keep certain armors available, so I don't have to research them or build them up or whatever. So I do find it interesting that you know, there is a actual inventory limit, and yet it doesn't give me access to any sort of internal storage somewhere. I love that ship. That is just such a pretty ship. Okay. Where is the Nomad? Nomad! Where you at, bud? Load out. In fact, I probably should not have even done that. I should have just come out here. Okay. So we're going to travel out here.
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
It matches the transponder code for Asari survey vessel, Perifona.
That's the ship Hidaria mentioned.
We might be close.
Gora. What do you do for fun?
You've seen my plans.
I'm beginning to suspect that the Angaran word for fun doesn't translate well.
What makes me laugh is that like it came off as such a dude bro player way of saying, Cora, hey, how's it hanging? You know, so just so kind of weird.
Heads up, looks like a Ket construct.
That it is. And they're already firing. Okay.
Enemies incoming.
Oh, that was awesome. Kaboom.
I detect Angaran technology in this camp. I can provide more information via your scanner.
In a second, in a second.
That's it. Good work.
It seems this bug's connection to the Resistance was through a deactivated mobile device.
Oh.
Where's that device now?
I'll need more data in order to locate it.
Interesting. I really wish there was a way to shut that thing off, actually. Like, what the hell are they doing? All I know is that it's loud. Whoa. Well, this is interesting.
The planets in Helios still look so alien.
They really
look stranger with humans on them.
I thought this would be the Periphona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Well, thanks. Find the source of the signal. Well, first place to look would be the giant smoke screen. So let's go ahead there.
Pretty sure the AI rulebook doesn't insist the Pathfinder always gets to drive.
Pretty sure it does, actually. Let's be honest.
That's a signal beacon, used by Angaran civilians. It's a distress call.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Your Jarl! Join the fight, brother!
One down.
In the eyes.
Nice job finishing him off. Come on, show me your... Fine. Oh, I enjoy that.
Got them all.
Hello.
Thank you for the assistance. Any enemy of the Ket is an ally of ours.
Nice to meet you too.
What is this? We thought there were civilians who needed assistance.
Not this time. This was the Resistance giving the Ket what they deserve. There's a group that's been attacking shuttles, killing and scavenging from innocents.
Interesting.
I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
To be honest, it's actually not a bad plan. There will be consequences.
What happens when a real beacon goes up and the Ket slaughter everyone, thinking they're resistance?
They were already doing that.
These actions have put more in danger.
Enough talk. We have more Ket incoming.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's a lot. Ah, shit. Focus that guy, please. Goodbye. Good luck hiding, buds.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
You're being flanked.
Oh, you survived? Oh, that's amazing. Who would have thought? I would have never thought that. I sent that guy flying over the cliff. I mean, he landed way down there. Way down there. That's actually amazing. Well.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Thanks, Sam. Well, let's try and see what else we can... Wrong button.
Good time for a field op, Jal. What's your combat disposition?
I kill the enemy before they see me. Do I need another one?
No, that'll do fine.
It is pretty great, don't you think? Essentially, he's a sniper. Which one's actually closer? That one is the closest. That one is the closest, then over here. Oh, come on. Seriously? There we go. That works. That works.
Detecting local frequency interference. This could be affecting planetary communications.
Let's check it out.
Is there like a...
false signal. One down.
Well, more mineral deposits, which I won't complain about, to be honest. I mean, minerals are always nice, good for building stuff and whatnot. At least we got that going for us. Okay, where is the next one? The next one is over here. Oh, that's a thingamabob. It's a thingamabobber, you know, thingy. But we'll go here and up to here.
This talent you and PB have.
Biotics?
What does it feel like? Does it hurt?
When you really let loose, it's like a massive, deadly sneeze.
Amazing. What's a sneeze?
Good question. You know, he doesn't have he does kind of have our nasal capacities. That's actually not true. I was going to say he doesn't have a nose or the same nasal airways that humans do. Oh shit. Ooh, I nearly... They did not end well.
I did.
Another false reading, but we must be closing in.
Maybe. We won't worry about the cat right now. We're gonna head out to the next spot. It's way out here in the middle of nowhere, and then we'll fast travel back to the other one. Promise, I don't think this is gonna be it either. Wait, what is that? Oh. How could that not be it? I somehow missed something.
You and Ryder move in the open very freely.
We have to. We're here to explore.
It's only strange after years of keeping our heads down against the Kett.
This is the source of the periphoner's signal.
Oh god.
Shit.
And there's Kett on site. Let's clear them out.
Agreed. There's one down, right? There. 2 and 3.
Take them down hard!
Don't you worry.
Okay, so that one is down. Are we getting another ship behind us? No. So. No, screw that. Switch over to the nice big gun. He's down. Focus that guy, please. Thank you. Well, shit. Damn it. Transponder.
That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her?
Definitely Ket weapons fire. This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
Without the crew, we've lost our best lead to the Asari Ark.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Ket cruiser.
Ryder, Cora, something is left. A flight recorder.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
Any way we could use that or the flight recorder to find the Ark?
If the nav record survived, we could trace the Perifona's flight path. Might lead us to them.
I can assist.
That would work.
I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
Yeah. Okay, wait for Core to decipher the transponder. Ooh, weapon scan. Just another one of these damn things. Okay, so we gotta wait for Core to deal with that transponder. Well, now that we've got that. Let's see what else we've got. Finish the cave. Is there more to the cave? Interesting. Let's see what else I need. To try and get that. If I remember correctly, there was actually a mission here we could actually get.
That's Techix, according to my map.
Indeed.
Life support at 100%.
Already good.
The ambient temperature is low.
Imagine being posted out here. Must be lonely.
Story.
Still have stock if you need it.
Yeah. See there? It's the oh. Is it in here? It's not in here. Let's see what else.
That new boy is looking at you.
Shipment coming in from Kadara tomorrow. I'm taking prepaid, bid-registered orders for them.
Excuse me. It's not you. Ah, okay. Let's talk to this guy.
A human? All the way out here? You must have guts. If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Help with what?
The Ket destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
Do your people have somewhere to stay?
They're taken care of. But now we have a new problem. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. A map of ancient Voeld. I sent 2 of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble out there. The Ket came back to finish the job. I need someone to help my people fight their way out.
Count on me.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of trouble.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you the nav point for the Dar. Please, hurry.
Travel to the ruins. Ah, it's right here. Oh, it's that place. It's that place. We've already been there before. Yeah. I remember going through there. Because I'd restocked an emergency med station there.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Thanks, Sam. What would we do without you?
It's completely destroyed.
Yep. Good thing we came here. It's like they're in a bit of a fight. Friendlies. Oh, it's a Turian! Anyone else? Anyone else?
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable
What's up,
parameters.
fellas?
Life support restored.
Oh, what's up, dude? Oh, gosh. The wrong thing. I was wanting to melee his face. Oh, I love that. It's like a biotic grenade.
Good targeting.
Where is this dude? Fine.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't.
Shut up. Roic is a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the Ancient Voeld map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
Yeah, not surprised, really.
I knew something was up as soon as I saw you weren't Angara.
I figured, but that's not why I'm telling you.
Then why?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left.
Agreed.
I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
Fine.
A guy like that isn't worth my time. I'll make sure this map gets into the right hands.
Good. Clears my conscience. Thank you.
Then you deal with him.
I know better than to argue with Astra. Go ahead and take it.
Oh, I still can actually go and
Below
confront him.
normal temperatures.
What do you guys think? Should I actually do it? Do it. I told them I wouldn't, though. We'll just go there and do it, and just give the map to the Resistance.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support restored.
I was gonna say, I was hoping by now that the vault would be doing its job properly, but apparently not.
An impressive surveillance system.
Target. Continue on, Infantiev.
You have questions?
I found a map.
A few treasure hunters found this map of Ancient Voeld. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the Ket don't know about.
Nice.
Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks. As do you.
Cool.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Nice. Okay, as for the map... I remember there being something here we could... on that. Being a mission here. Oh, well, I was actually wanting to head off to Kadara. So we'll head back to the ship. We also have to head to Kadara anyway. We have to confront the people stealing those satellites.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Okay, cool. Let's check the email terminal. Messages from the Nexus. Sorry, to the Nexus. From Director Tan Ryder. I've been reviewing all the messages you forwarded from the Angaran populace. It's encouraging to see that even in these initial phases of contact, we have supporters among them. Though it's equally clear we have our work cut out for us in winning over the rest. But I'm confident you're on the right track. I would have been surprised if the Angaran hadn't expressed skepticism. First contact is a complicated situation, and if the roles were reversed, I'd be suspicious of them if they arrived on our doorstep. Thank you for passing these messages along. They'll provide invaluable insight as we navigate these tricky waters. I shall acknowledge that. Vitola Tilian. Don't know me, but word is you're looking for our Ark. Leocina. Sinia. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that true? The Nexus leadership's been so tied up with the station, it's like everyone forgot about her. Please don't give up. My foster sisters were on the Leocinia. I've watched for them every day. If they're really out there and not lost in dark space, please. Praying for you and the people I love. Sad. Communication from Jal, writer. Moshae sent some news from Aya that she asked me to share with you. Under her guidance, officials are again allowing study in Aya Vault. It comes with great risk, of course, so she's restricted participation to her brightest students under armed guard. Although she doesn't have your ability to interface with the Remnant, she wants to be ready to assist you however she can. Once Meridian is found, these are interesting and exciting times. The other thing is, so I've only been able to interface with them twice. With the Remnant themselves. Twice. Once with the Architect and once at that other thingamabob. At the vault on Aya, so I find it kind of interesting.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Thinking about that as well. Let's take a look at the AVP. I have 2 cryopod points available, so I've done 1 science, 1 military, and 1 commerce. So I think we're going to do a science one. Improved development. This does research data gained from sources by 10%. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And military next. Munitions. Receive a drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals. Hunting parties. Reconnaissance. Revealing around established force stations. It's kind of not bad. Advanced training. Gains 10% bonus for... Kind of like that. Kind of like that. The XP bonus is very nice. Another strike team mission. Take a look at our research. What can we actually research here? We got a ton of stuff now. We got 1,000 Milky Way research, 2,000 Helios research, and 1,300 research. So let's see what we can do here. eggs, the helm, chest, and how much would I need for each of these? That is so cheap. I did not even realize. This is the cat stuff. Helios Defender armor. Interesting. Okay, so that's armor. What do we have for weapons? Sniper rifle. Pistol, shotgun, shotgun. We already have a hash. And that's looks more like cat. Cat. It's Angaran. Also Angaran. Screw it, I'm researching it. Ooh, that's a whole lot more expensive. Interesting. Researching it anyways. Research successfully. Oh, you know, the only thing I didn't even notice this, but the magazine clip is 1 round. Max ammo is 15. That's a point. So that's the one I'm already using. Oh, that looks actually cool. I like that. That's a cool looking melee blade. It's the same between these two. Now the armor here, I really want to get the end stuff. I'm actually going to go ahead and search them. Particularly as they're so cheap. I need to be level 30? Okay, to know. In terms of chests, does it actually visually change between research levels? Good. The chest. There's the helm. Oh, thank goodness the legs are cheap. Just not enough to get it. That's fine. Yeah, I really want it now. We are gonna do this. We're gonna go. Oh. He's organized. Is there a way to sort? I don't actually know. My guess is it's sorting by rarity. Hold on. Hold on. Back to research. Armor. Helmet. Make it all the way up to 4. Okay. Just being OCD now. Anywho. 7. I got just enough for that. What about the chest? 7 chests. I don't have nearly enough copper. Pathfinder level 4 chest. How the hell did I get this? Interesting. Oh well, I'm just glad we were able to research it. Lexi needed to talk to me, so I figure she's actually in the med bay. Might be wrong on this.
Ah, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Ah, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Yeah, we can hope for a solution.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Yeah.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you, Ryder.
What?
Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
Except we don't know that.
We've barely scratched the surface of what Cat are capable of.
The exalted are new beings. It's more than a transformation, it's a birth. There's no going back. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
But not your only one.
And you're taking good care of him. Just remember why you came here, too. There is a new alien species on your table.
My hands actually shook when I made the first incision. See this bone-like armor? It feels as strong as a Krogan's frontal plate.
I'll take your word for it.
I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Find out what you can. Problem is, I'd rather have some sort of hope than not. So, just the way I think of it.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Jarl's taking it.
Not well. That vault on Aya was so gorgeous, so alive.
And Meridian might be the key to the others.
Yeah.
No wonder the Archon wants to control it, like everything in Helios.
Yep. Wait, have I not gone through some of this stuff? I thought I had with her. Apparently not.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Still deciphering the Ark's last known course from the flight recorder, and making sure we're ready for a fight.
Nice.
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species in the galaxy?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the Citadel. The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems, Sometimes you need commandos for that.
True.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Still deciphering the Ark's last known course from the flight recorder and making sure we're ready for a fight.
Oh, I already asked about that.
You were in the Alliance before you became a Huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents, but we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed to start over somewhere new together. Or as together as we could. So,
yeah.
Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Apparently not.
After 4 years with Asari Commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
What?
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow. Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari Huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
Interesting. Yeah, why not?
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
I do like Cora. She's actually interesting character. Definitely see some pain in the way that she's been fleshed out. So interesting to see how where that could lead to her character development. Well, let's head off to Kadara. I think what it is.
Voeld orbit is steady.
System. That one.
System, Gavorkum. Approaching Kadara.
Besides being a haven for Nexus exiles, what do we know about this place?
Group of exiles called the Outcasts liberated Kadara port from the Ket. Until recently, their power was absolute. But a new gang, the Collective, has been chipping it away. Real shady bastards, led by an unknown called the Charlatan.
Well, with luck, they'll be too busy shooting at each other to notice us.
Yep. There was, hold on, there was another one on Kadara here that we needed to do. Safe journeys, there we go. Something here.
Probes launched. I found something.
Interesting find here, ship wreckage. Wow. That thing was obliterated. Paltry remains of a Ket dropship. Nice. Whoever destroyed it thoroughly scavenged its parts, but perhaps there's something they've missed. Yeah, there's some stuff here. Whoever did that was certainly thorough.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Interesting.
Standing order for all incoming ships. The port is a ceasefire zone by order of Sloan Kelly. She was head of Nexus Security.
Be ready for anything, and keep comms open. Should hear from our Resistance contact soon.
Yep. Let's embark. Let's go. See if we can't talk to Sloan. Can't bring her back to the Nexus.
Incoming call. Patching it through.
There's been a development regarding the spy, Venturev. Rendezvous at Crawler's Song. Your contact's codename is Shayna.
Shayna. Got it.
Pretty planet.
That's one hell of a welcome sign.
Exiles have stepped up their game since the revolt.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
We should be allies.
Maybe we can get them back on our side.
We know they can fight Ket.
Yeah, we do.
Our supplier's waiting. Come on, we're gonna be late.
Do I even want to know?
Nope.
Oh, I love Vetra and Drac for that. I mean, just shady AF. Love it.
How are we supposed to survive out there?
Not my problem. You're no better than the Nexus.
Don't blame us because you couldn't pay your fees.
Sloan's not running a fucking charity.
What can I scan? What can I scan? I want to know. Something. Heard it. I heard it beep. I need to know.
We'll find a way. We always do.
Hey.
No more talking.
What are you doing to these people?
Nothing they weren't expecting. Port's got 2 rules. No guns and pay your protection fees.
You've got a gun.
So what's that you're holding?
Outcasts don't have to abide by the rules. Just enforce them. You got a problem with that? You can join these assholes.
Pathfinder, it will be difficult to find the spy if you're barred from the city.
Guess that's true.
What was that?
Nothing. I'll be on my way.
Creep.
Where was this thing? I thought there was something I could scan.
Do this.
This is a home.
This thing.
Your protection fees then.
And Sloan
Adaptive Initiative Core Tech. Interesting.
I dare you. You won't get away.
Mission right now. Hunting the Archon. What? Want this one? Oh, I can check my mail. Sweet. This one. There's the thing for that in there.
My people won't allow it.
Not for us, the Angara would have been slaughtered by the cat.
Ungrateful prick.
Fine, we'll do this mission. No, not that one. That one. Am I hacking my way in the door?
Hey!
Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You look like you're waiting for someone. I've got time for a drink. Shayna, but you can call me Reyes.
Okay.
I hate code names. I was expecting someone more Angaran. The Resistance pays me to supply information, among other things.
Interesting.
So you're a smuggler? Your man, Venterev, was arrested by Sloan Kelly, leader of the Outcasts. Word spread about what he did to Moshae Sefa. The people are calling for his execution. And Sloan? She's a woman of the people. Dress it up however you want. She's a criminal.
That's not how I wanted
You work
say
for
that.
the Initiative. Sloan was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
No, we'll see what happens.
Maybe she'll agree to a deal. There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloan, I'll talk to the Resistance.
Sounds good. Work your angle, I'll work
How
mine.
do I contact you if things go south?
Okay. I think he's gonna be monitoring something.
Pay.
Oh.
Keep the change.
Always do.
Tch. Oh, the guards are
Sam,
gone.
Tell me about Sloan Kelly.
Before joining the Initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
Oh my.
A hothead. Great.
Be fine. Korean guard. It's kind of cool.
Sloan's inside. Mind your damn manners.
See. Can't guarantee anything. But I'm moving there anyway. You don't need a...
Focus defenses here and here. The Ket have been quiet for too long. What?
You must be Sloan Kelly.
I know who you are. So, what brings a Pathfinder to our humble port?
Venterev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Ket flagship. You've obviously got no love for the Ket. I'm doing you a favor.
Yep.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
This is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven.
You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
Problem is, that's not your call. Ephra wants him as well.
Ven should be judged by the Resistance, not you.
I don't have time for a morality debate. Dismissed.
Your Highness.
It's interesting. She looks like she's got a whole bunch of.
That could have gone better.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal had more success.
But her design is actually really interesting because it looks like she's been cybernetically enhanced. Like her arms are robotic. Gosh, can't talk. Robotic, cybernetic arms.
Pathfinder, over here.
And who knows? Maybe it's just a type of armor or something. But I think it's actually a really cool design.
Have a nice chat?
I think she likes me.
Don't worry. I found a workaround.
Okay.
Let me guess. It comes with strings attached.
Not any new ones.
How so?
Remember, Ephra wants Ven alive, so when you get inside, give him this. That'll eat through whatever Sloan's holding him in, and it can't be traced back to us. A Resistance agent will be waiting to pick Ven up.
Seems risky.
What if he makes a run for it?
It's covered. You just focus on whatever it is you need from Ven. There's a maintenance shaft around the corner, sending the access code to your Omni-tool. That'll get you inside. You should be able to handle the rest.
Well, thanks for your help.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Literally, in Ven's case. When you're done, come to Tartarus. First round's on me. I promise.
Okay. Kind of annoying that I couldn't actually, Hey! Hypnotic, how's it going, man? Hypnotic Chronic 1. She's a Terminator confirmed. I know, right? She does look that way, doesn't she? She's kind of cool, though. I like the design. I like her design. She seems like a badass. Which also, she's
like it leads to a stockroom.
She's not what I would have expected.
Anyone up there?
No heat signatures detected. The room is clear to enter.
She's not what I would have expected. Like, she was head of security before Kanders took over, or the revolts. So I do find it interesting that just the way she comes off definitely like the man. Who was the head of not the Nexus? Who was the head of the that one Omega? Of Omega Mass Effect. I'm trying to think of what her name, but it just like it has a same as she has a similar feel. It's not gonna bug me until I figure it out. No. I think it's Arya. Arya Taluk? Taluk? Yeah. De facto ruler of Omega. Yeah, it's Arya Taluk. Kind of feels like her, but she's a lot more militant than Arya.
What do you want?
Yeah, exactly. The Asari lady.
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloan's getting lazy.
I'm not with Sloan. Ephra sent me. Answer my questions and I can get you back to the Resistance.
So I'm trading one cell for another?
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
This is what happens when you make deals with the bad guy. Or stay here. Sloan's sharpening up a spike just for your head.
Yep.
I'd rather be miserable than Karkan food.
Which brings us back to the Archon's ship. Where is it?
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Ket transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside the city.
This is your way out of here. A resistance contact will be waiting.
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshae?
Sure.
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Ket, and still, Ephra puts my brothers and sisters in danger to protect a useless old woman.
So you took things into your own hands?
I made the call he wouldn't. The Archon only wanted the Moshae. I thought if I gave her up... I didn't know what the Ket were doing to my people.
Well, now you know.
You resent Ephra, so the Archon used that against you.
Yep.
If Ephra was a better leader... it doesn't matter. And I'll accept the consequences.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah,
Pathfinder, the communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Read.
Vetra, Drac, are you back from whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business deal went off without a hitch.
Benefit of bringing a Krogan along.
True.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.
But yeah, no, you're right. Arya to Luke definitely felt more like a pirate, whereas this lady seems more like she's a leader of a bandit. Trying to think of the right word. Just a bandit gang, basically. You know, yeah, you're right. Arya definitely felt a lot more like a pirate, a lot more suave, a lot more
You've all seen a dead body before.
menacing, but not necessarily like I'm gonna kill you at any moment type of thing.
I could provide an analysis of the deceased. He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
See if I can do this quickly. Not that one. This one.
Sloan brings stability and order.
Where does this go? Huh. Okay. Well, I'll take the lift to the slums. That's part of the mission anyway, so we'll do that. Interesting that the background's flashing like that. I was definitely wanting to get Drac and yeah, it's hard to believe that Kelly's Sloan. Or is it Sloan Kelly? that she was somehow leader of security on the Nexus? Seems odd. I can never figure out if that flashing was a bug or intentional. It's got to be a bug. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it is intentional. There is... Oh, there's a mission down here? Holy cow, we gotta do that. Okay, what is that?
A city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
That's where Rhea said he'd be.
Ah, okay. That's where he said he'd be. Okay. Where? Oh, it's upstairs. Well, this is uranium? Okay. That's kind of cool. Wait. There was something I could scan. Whoa!
We should have stayed on the Nexus.
This guy's just spawned into being.
Think it will scar?
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
Yeah, I'm definitely not leaking.
No leaking here. Just
I know, right?
seeing all Kadara has to offer.
A tourist, huh?
Pathfinder, actually.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helios. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work as the Outcast's physician. Quit after Sloan turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
Yeah, that's not very nice of her.
I thought she was supposed to be a woman of the people.
She's whatever she needs to be to stay in power. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Interesting.
Quite the find.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses.
Yikes.
I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit, called the drug Oblivion. But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
Sounds easy enough.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy? It's heavily guarded. I'm a doctor. I don't know how to fight.
We do.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
My old lab. Please don't get killed trying to fix my mistake.
Do what I can. Uranium chilling out there in the open, like I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong with that. Well, I mean, that would explain why that puddle is radioactive.
How toxic can it be?
Pretty toxic, watch this. Toxic.
Shit. Okay, don't touch that.
Yeah, that's toxic. That's what happens when you just let that crap chill out there for no reason.
Doesn't have Crawler's view, but I like it.
Yeah, I thought you would, Vetra.
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
Yep.
There's a fresh body outside Crawler's. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
Yep.
But to who?
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloan's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was the betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloan, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims
Yikes.
either were from the Milky Way
or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Yeah.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
Yep.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
Detectives find things, and you're...
a pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Okay. Only level 2 toxic on only level 2 on the toxic meter, so it's less toxic than Reddit. Yes. Upstairs private room is now occupied, so you have to find a new place to nap. Bring the gentleman whatever he asks. Tab is under Vital. Yeah. Interesting. Sandra Werner, why does that name sound familiar?
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
What's it like spending your time down here?
Better than back home. Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well...
Conrad Werner, that's why.
Ezo, if you know what I mean. But now I'm here, and it's great. That Sloan Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent. She's like, hey, you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my
Oh
phone.
no.
I want to work for her, learn the ropes.
She's another super fan.
Call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with James.
Right.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Conrad Werner even made it to this stupid galaxy. That's amazing. Oh, man. If anyone is not familiar, Conrad Werner was a super fan of Commander Shepard in the very first Mass Effect game. And I think depending on how you handle him, he'll either become an attempted hero himself, and I think fail, or he'll become I don't like he'll become a criminal basically. Hello. So those are the two options, and I don't remember ever finding him in Mass Effect 2 after I played through Mass Effect 1. So I don't know actually what happened to him, but I just thought it was just kind of funny that his sister made it out here onto into Andromeda, which is pretty entertaining. So I enjoyed that. It's a nice little callback to the original Mass Effect series. I think that's actually pretty funny. Okay, alias assignments. Kadara. Invited, go to the crime scene. Where is said crime? It out here.
If you're thinking of heading into the Badlands, well, you may never come back.
Okay, cool.
What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
Yeah, I think that is a valid option for what potentially can happen to Conrad Werner. So I don't remember what happened to him in my game. I don't think I actually finished his quest in the first Mass Effect when I played it. And so when I went to Mass Effect 2 importing my save, I don't remember finding him after that. So I don't know what happened to him in my own save.
What does tough look like?
graveyard of people who are either dead or soon will be. Badlands are Kadara's dumping ground, like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep, worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess.
Interesting.
The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire.
Yikes.
Yeah. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
Thanks.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying
Nice.
forward station.
I love watching those things come down.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Huzzah. Well, where's the car? Like the car, please. For me, I'm pretty sure he ended up getting
Alright, Sam.
got
Show me
by
what
the
we've got.
Reapers. Okay.
Kadara's water
That
is
makes
dense
sense.
with sulfide minerals, the oxidation of which produces toxic streams and lakes.
Yikes.
Never liked swimming much anyways.
That is fortunate. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties. The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity. However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know. Let's get out there.
I bet I could drink it.
No, Drac, no.
Oh, Drac. You are hilarious.
So wait, you're Kesh's father?
Grandfather, actually. She tell you about me?
Not exactly. She did used to swear up and down about a stubborn old fossil, usually while hitting something.
Stubborn old fossil. She's called me worse on a good day.
The outlaws built some kind of tech. They'll be looking to defend it.
Well, we'll let them continue to defend it. We're not gonna fight them quite yet. We're just exploring. I don't need the nice thing about this is that I really was not expecting to find a fully explorable planet, so that's actually pretty cool. Acid Lake, woo! Let's get fucked up and party.
Exiles could have rolled up and died, but look at what they've built, even out here.
Yeah. He's got a point.
Get ready.
Where the hell's this thing take? Oh, that's where it's taking me to.
Look out. Our connections won't do us any favors in a camp like that.
If I keep going along this route, I'll be able to get there.
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class.
But it would seem like... Straight. Is there? Ah. Go down here and get that. I'm just trying to follow the roads as much as I can.
Hostiles ahead!
Yeah, it's fine.
How'd you meet Kesh?
A few years ago, I was running with a mercenary band, mostly smuggling work. Nova Force. Ambitious name for a small-time crew. On one of the jobs, I got caught by Cash. Made a deal. I got her some experimental prototypes out of Terminus. She didn't turn me in. It became a thing. She was always good for jobs. Paid well and up front. Credits helped me go independent. But then I got suspicious. All the things she was asking me to get. So I asked. That's when I heard about the initiative.
She brought you on.
Oh yeah. I bought the pitch, like everyone else.
Mining zones in this region are available. Pathfinder, I've added them to your nav system. The camp ahead is not registered in Outcast or Collective Records, Pathfinder.
Kaboom! Love that. Man, the frames though. Yeah. Yeah, it happens pretty rarely, but that was a pretty bad time. It's a pretty cool looking ship.
Pathfinder, I detect a data pad in the area.
Outcast and Collective. We caught one of our outcast dogs sniffing around our camp. Your outcast dog sniffing around camp. You want him back. Make it worth our while. Bring a generous donation. The nav point attached, and we'll see about getting this straightened out. And hurry. We tend to get trigger happy when we have to wait. Your friends in the Collective.
Looks like the Collective tried to get a ransom out of the outcasts. Wonder if it worked.
The attached nav point has been removed, Pathfinder. I can't determine the exchange location.
Well.
You think Cash goes underground?
Hopefully there's a way down. But we're gonna need a really big drill.
Okay, we can do that. No, we're not doing that yet. No, we're going to the crime scene first.
This area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
Agreed.
This is Sloan's territory. Gotta make a deal with her first.
What about the charlatan? The Collective's gaining power.
We do not know the charlatan's identity. Sloan may be our only option.
Yeah.
Kadara could offer insight. Pathfinder, this is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate. Pathfinder, then Tarev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Yeah. Check in a second.
I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy, Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Wow. Killing him wasn't enough.
They wanted him to suffer.
Not one of mine.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
Ooh.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Trace genetic material in the rim matches the victim. Data pad over here. Recent reports of toxic water supply in the Badlands. Plans for large-scale settlement has been cancelled. Instead, this area will be sealed off and converted to a penal colony. Anyone who fails to evacuate does so at their own risk. You will be considered a permanent resident of the territory. Allowed back in. Sloan. Yikes. Let's see if there's any second scan. So far, nothing. Just the body. We'll hit that second. Victim had been living off local wildlife. Interesting. Trace amount of genetic material found only on the handles of knives, most likely transferred when cooking. The blades are too thin diameter to be the murder weapon in question. Let's see. If there's anything else I can scan. It's not, but we can read the data pad. New entry. More mines went missing. Damn scavs. Not gonna bother putting them back out anymore. It was just a stupid precaution anyway. Someone's got the quads to take me head on. I welcome the challenge. Thanks. Penal colony, huh? Well, seems the idea of Space Australia is alive and well. Yeah, that is accurate. This is pretty much Space Australia.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
Read. Scan upwards? No.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaran trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today.
Yep. In the meantime, let's also get the this thing taken care of.
Found it.
That thing's busted.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, meridians.
We're one step closer to building a home in Helios.
Oh yeah, the hard part's totally behind us.
Something seems off.
Pathfinder, Reyes still needs your help investigating the murders in Kadara Port.
Yeah. We're going to. I'm not leaving for then. No. We gotta do this one. Actually, you know what? It is actually midnight for me. I need to call it quits there for the night. I've got work in the morning. I wish I could continue. but I cannot. That is a big guy up there. Another one of those things. Okay. Let me go ahead and just save quickly. Cool. Just make sure. I am OCD. I have to make sure I've got the save. Kadara. Yep. Planet surface, sulfur springs. Yeah. Game completion, 30%. With that said, we are going to go ahead and go out to the main menu. In the meantime, swap over to here, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's actually been hanging out. Alien King 1970, Original G, Time LX, Hypnotic Chronic. Let's see who else is here. Original G is still here. Hypnotic Chronic. And Princess Lee? I don't remember if that's bot or not. And I know there's a couple of lurkers out here as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Game crash while trying to load the menu. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If it makes you feel better, I double save too. Yeah. I'm OCD. I do that a lot. Doesn't matter what game I'm playing. So, yeah. I always double check. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. It's been a really interesting night. We made quite a bit of progress in terms of trying to find out where one of the arcs is, and also making our way to a new planet, meeting Sloan Kelly, who seems like a crazy Terminator bandit. Trying to make some... I was hoping to actually try and make amends with her, because I'd love to see the Outcasts actually come back, but a lot of them are really kind of embracing their... So... Seems a little weird. We'll see what happens there. But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you guys have enjoyed the stream, please consider hitting that follow button. And if you'd like to see when I go live, Twitter and the Discord are the two best places for this. You can go follow me there. Always announcing these two places when I go live. And in the Discord, there is actually a schedule for what I'll be playing and when I'll be playing it. Hey, later, Hypnotic Chronic. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you guys would like to see how I got started with Mass Effect Andromeda, you can go check out my YouTube channel. It's where I store all the VODs. Go check out and see how we got started with Mass Effect, as well as check out the videos for No Man's Sky, and Stellaris, and Satisfactory, Hollow Knight, Beyond Good and Evil. A whole bunch of games that I've played are there and available. If you look down also in the About section of my profile, I should have links to the different playlists of the videos that I've set up there, of the VODs. So yeah, go check that out. Anyway, guys, I will be back tomorrow around the same time, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. Continuing on Kadara, assuming my save is all right. I'll check that in a second. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone, and hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow. This is Green Leader signing out.